From wherever you are watching from, you are welcome. We appreciate your company. This is the Wednesday edition of Uctv News with me, Sunday Gloria Abwatch. City traders under their associations that include Kampala City Traders Association and the Federation of Uganda Traders Association have vowed not to call off their protest until they meet with the president to address their grievances. This was in response to a meeting convened at Fairway Hotel in Kampala between the representatives of the traders and the State Minister for Kampala Metropolitan Affairs, Kabuye Chofa Togabi.
Since yesterday, the traders in Kampala and other random areas of the country embarked on a protest against several taxation policies, particularly electronic fiscal receipting and invoicing solution (IFRIS), by shutting down their shops. In response, the State Minister for Kampala Metropolitan Affairs, Kabuye Chofa Togabi, held a meeting with the traders' representatives with an intention of sweet-talking them off the ongoing protest, something the traders dismissed in unison.
Kakati zeneyemba saba kiri ekintu eki kimu kyokka n'ebirala ne bisigattako kubasaba nti nga bano nange bwenzikiriza zino ennene ziri n'enzijjawo ate ensonga eriyo yeetaaga nannyinimu agituyamba ogikonjoola tugende tukole kyaba kirina kye kimenyaawo tugende tukole
nga Minisita Kasaija akulira ebyenfuna n'ebyeggwanga byonna yagambye ndi naye tumuweemu wiiki 2 ate mwami Chofa najja n'agamba mbu ye akoze omulimu gwa URA nga ate gwalemye Minisita wa Finance. Awo tuba tetukitegeera talina wadde kawandiiko wadde akawandiiseeko eddaame nti ate tukkirize ekituufu tetugenda kuggulawo abantu mwongere okusiba President kiriza tukusisinkane nga tugaddewo kubanga twagala ggwanga tebenkevu.
Chofa Togabi reluctantly bowed the traders' robust demands, including the release of their colleagues who were arrested yesterday during the protest, promised them meeting the president and waiving the tax penalties.
The traders requested to meet them and he has accepted. So he's going to meet them the day after tomorrow on Friday 19th from 10 o'clock at State House Entebbe. So the requirement is simple. They have to go and do a COVID test. And now I've tasked them to bring their list because we need around 100 people. I don't want again to take a few who are going to distort the president's message. I want the president's message to come out clearly and verbatim to the people. That's why we need more to come. He has accepted to meet a minimum of 100. So we can as well, they can take COVID tests as many as they can. At least we can get between 100 and 200. He's willing to meet them and we discuss.
Whereas the traders appreciate Chofa Togabi's pledge for waiving tax penalties on their confiscated items by URA, they demanded that he put it in formal writing.
Ensonga endala eyabadde eri enkulu y'ensonga ya penalties. Simazitani fines. Ffe tukugamba kwayagala okugenda okugyayo konteina yo genda ogiggyeyo. Penalty twaziggyewo kubanga penalty teziri mu statutale, teziri mu tteeka nti baziwandiise mu statutale. Ezo seetaaga ate kugenda kufuna ki buyinza nti tuggyemu. Please ekibatawaanya bw'otuuka ng'owulidde nanyiri lubaala amusamira ati ate gwere ndaga oba gwe ddala omuzimu gukulinnye kujja kufiirwa weraba anti ndowooza kabanda owulira ebizibu by'abantu kakati mwe mugende omubagambe kubanga bino twattanyiza ne commissioner gyo nekoza bino tebyetaaga taata bizibu byo gwe abantu bakugamba ffe tuwe ebintu gwe buli lunaku omuntu omwongera muteekako ani yakugamba nti buli kote nange walina okusula awolera giteekako mu nsolo nsasulira ki sipeesi weeri.
Chofa Togabi revealed that there would be opportunistic politicians who intend to take advantage of the protest with the belief that it would injure the ruling government.
People still have mixed feelings, but one thing I've discovered again, there is a lot of frustration by politicians and opportunists who think if they convince the traders to continue closing down their businesses, they are going to affect the NRM government. But this is, I'm now appealing to the traders that this is you. Because one of them has testified clearly that I came driving, but unfortunately the vehicle got to whatever fuel. Now I don't have fuel to return me home. But if I was working At least I would have gotten some 1,000 or 2 or 10,000, and I fuel my car and I go home. So this is an individual decision. That's why I told them, those who want to go and work, you can open, I will provide certificate to them. Those who don't want to go, it is okay, they can go home and wait until maybe on 19th, Friday, when His Excellency the President will meet them, and then they make a decision. The choice is theirs.
It is on this ground that he threatened to crack down any trader who might be tempted to create havoc that might disrupt other activities in Kampala.
Era bwe banaddamu okulaba nti baagala kumenya mateeka ng'okwokya ebipiira, kuba bamu abakwatiddwa basinga babajjena mu ndeeba eyo nga bagenzi bano n'ebipiira bajje bookye. Saagala muntu aleeta fujjo mu kibuga kyange. Ebirala byonna mubikole, temuleeta fujjo waka wange. Gwe bw'oba olina obukwemulugunya sigala wali. Paka wonoolaba omukulu, abamu baagala nti tumala kulaba mukulu. It is okay. Naye saagala kulaba kipiira, totema koolansi, sente nyingi ze tuteeka mu kukola enguudo ezo. So ayagala okukola effujjo nja kutereka. Ayagala okuleeta ebintu nga byakuteesa nja kuwuliriza. So kati ekyo kyo tubadde tulina okitangaaza.
The traders we engaged with vowed not to call off the protest until the president addresses their grievances.
Okwekalakaasa kuno tukukwetaagisa kwokya bipiira. Sigala ewaka, lindirira communication eri official okuva eri secretariat yakasiita oba ebibiina ebirala ebyabasuubuzi kyokkiririzaamu. Naye singa obukulu nti n'abaagala okubeera nti mugenda okusinkana president w'eggwanga, nyigiriza nnyo tukire secretariat yakasiita oba omukulembeze mu kibiina kyo, tulabe nga lisiti ezo zituuka wa minisita olunaku olwaleero.
Awulire abasuubuzi obuzibu bayitamu. Tosobola kugamba muntu omuregistarinze ku VAT. When omuregistaringa ku VAT, buli omu amuweereza message ogenda ofayiringa. Kati balekeddawo okuweereza message batugamba penalties. We baba oyina VAT ng'oli registered for VAT, n'otagendayo kufayiringa, bakuba penalty ya millions 6. Ate w'oba oli ku registered ku VAT nga tolina system ya infreeze, bakuba penalty millions 6. Ebintu ebyo nga president tavuddeyo, ffe bannansi tugenda nyigirizibwa. Ate mu kunyigiriza ennyo kulinga kutugoba mu business. Because tosobola kubanga olina capital ntono, bakube penalty 6 ogugjewa oguweeyo. Tulabira ddala nga bo balinga abatugoba mu busuubuzi automatically.
Joseph Kabale, UCTV News.
The Uganda Catholic Management and Training Institute has celebrated its 16th graduation ceremony under the theme Embracing Education for Managing Challenges Ahead of Us. During the celebration, His Grace Raphael Wokorach, the Archbishop-elect of Gulu Archdiocese, called on the graduates to work out their newly acquired professions as service with love. All this happened today at the Uganda Catholic Management and Training Institute in Kampala.
Love to be electrician or whatever profession you have undertaken. You chose it out of love. And I pray that this love continues to accompany your heart in rendering it back to the society, what you have gained, and show it to the world. That what you are giving, what you're serving them with, is based on the love that is rooted in your heart. Good work goes with the honest work. Do your work and make it appear good. What will make your work truly be good?
These values directly speak to the purpose of education, which is to promote student achievement and preparation for global competitiveness. The world has become more competitive than ever before, especially with the ascent of artificial intelligence. But in all this, nothing empowers a person like education, because it enables students to acquire knowledge and skills that will help them to become successful members of society. And as they always say, education is always an equalizer.
UCMTI offers over 20 programs under business studies, technical, humanities, and hospitality studies, and which, among others, include diploma, certificate courses in accountancy, office administration, welding and fabrication, electrical installation, plumbing, guidance and counseling, hotel management and institutional catering, fashion design and decoration, ecological organic agriculture, food science and nutrition, among others. We have prepared you for the outside world. You are our good ambassadors. Be prepared not only to learn new things, but also shed outdated information and relearn to stay relevant.
Uganda Revenue Authority has been asked to slow down in implementing the new electronic physical e-receipting and invoicing solutions (EFRIS) following the ongoing traders standoff. This was said by the Uganda People's Congress Party President Jimmy Akena while addressing journalists at the Uganda House today.
UPC calls upon URA to go slow while implementing the EFRIS programs. The focus and emphasis should be put on educating and engaging with the business community about such policies on a regular basis. We have very high government expenditures in areas which personally and as UPC we feel can be reduced or more focused to benefit the taxpayer. So the burden on the traders and those who are paying taxes is overwhelming. And if you follow that, the number of taxpayers across different areas are reducing because people are literally being taxed out of business. So it is important that government looks at it from two angles, not only to collect more taxes, but also to reduce wasteful expenditure. UPC has been keenly following with concern the discrepancies in the issue of tax waivers, which has highly favored foreign investors at the expense of our local investors and traders. Much as we need to influence and encourage foreign investment in our country, we should not allow this to hinder the growth of our local companies. This may undermine the efforts of Build Uganda, or Buy Uganda, Build Uganda, BUBU. UPC therefore demands fairness and equity in the implementation of such tax policies, such as tax waivers, without discrimination to reduce the impasse on the trade sector.
Shadow Minister for Foreign Affairs, Honorable Muwada Nkunyingi, has urged Ugandans abroad, especially those in the Middle East, to take precaution and follow security guidance given their host nations. This he said in a press conference held at Parliament while meeting up with journalists. This he said while in a press conference held at Parliament today.
The public and international media has, for the past several weeks, interfaced with the situation as reported by international media in the Middle East, the security situation resulting from the tensions between the Republic of Israel and Iran, and equally the voices from the several countries of the world, and as well the several preliminary engagements at the United Nations as a front. As reported widely by international media, the security situation in the Middle East remains tense amidst the ongoing tensions between Iran and Israel. As the opposition and as an alternative government for Uganda, we are concerned And we want to urge, and we urge indeed, all sides of the conflict to explore diplomatic options to avoid further escalation of the conflict. We want to call upon the United Nations to urgently mediate and navigate options for a diplomatic and peaceful solution. It is our wish for us all to agitate and to advocate for a peaceful world. Uganda citizens living in the Middle East, Uganda diplomats working or deployed in the Middle East, and Ugandans within Uganda who are intending to travel to the region should take precaution. We want to advise our Uganda diaspora community in the Middle East, the Uganda diplomats, and all Ugandans who are intending to travel, and all those intending to travel from or through Uganda to the Middle East, more so to these tension-ridden areas, to take precaution. And we want to advise them to regularly follow the security guidance as issued by those several host countries.
Thank you for watching UCTV News. Let's take a look at today in history. You're watching the Uganda Catholic Television. UCTV News takes a break and we'll be back with the Rome reports.
UCTV, good news for all.
Catch incredible stories of resilience, success.
You can manage that money
with a topping of inspiration.
Get interested in people, not interested in yourself.
Inspire, achieve, repeat.
You are watching UCTV, good news for all. For this and more, tune in to Kasese Get Radio 100.5 in Western Region, located at the hill of the Diocese of Kasese. KGR brings you all Catholic programs and an advertising platform in all our radio shows like Good Morning Renzori, Chama Towoka, Ukute, the business show, Propeller, the request show and sports, Evaluation, Bahinga Bakuluka, Late Night Show, and many others. Our other services include Isuzu Tipa, a no car, public address system, live band, Omokekera, an audio recording studio, and outside live broadcast. For more information, call 0773-597-166 or visit our website www.kasesegatradio.com. Kasese Radio, Omusondoria, the voice of truth.
UCTV, good news for all.
And that's all we had for you tonight. Thank you for keeping us company. We do appreciate you. Follow us on our channels. That is YouTube, Facebook, and others. I'm Sunday Gloria Aboch. Good evening and good night.